This is the story of Jamal Skywalker, an amusement park employee who falls into water and is magically transported to medieval England.
What?
Yeah, and then hilarity ensues.
Is that a fact?
No, absolutely not. From 2001, this is Black Knight. I'm Jay Harangue and I've wasted hours of my life watching terrible films.
You should subscribe.
Right, let's not mess about. This is shit.
It is.
This used to be a common trope in comedy a few years ago. Young person from the street speaks to an old person using current-day slang, and the old person, who's normally English or a butler or both, is like, what is the meaning of this? And everyone laughs, yeah. That's certainly the main joke in this film, but I'm not laughing because it's crap. And don't bother putting in the comments it's for kids. It's got swearing in it and it was PG-13, so recommended for ages 13 and up.
No shit?
I shit you not.
Now, I'm no fan of children, as you may know, but I'd like to think that the average 13-year-old is way past the level of Martin Lawrence lol.
You on the pipe?
No.
So immediately we get an idea of the level this is pitched at, with this opening scene where Jamal is getting ready for work. On his way to work, we see he lives on the corner of Florence and Normandy. Remember that, because it's going to be important later. After a hilarious scene where he almost crashes into a load of pigeons, Jamal arrives at work. Medieval World Family Fun Centre. As soon as he gets there, his boss, Mrs. Bostic, calls a meeting and tells her staff that a castle world is opening up in the area, and that's going to be a serious threat to Medieval World.
Oh, no!
Now stay right here and compete with Castle World.
Why don't you cash out? Get you a Cadillac.
What?
Yeah, who'd want to run a business when they can have a car instead? She's like, okay, Jamal, your job today is to clean the moat. The moat is disgusting, so he and his friend decide to play sword fights instead. But hang on, what's this? Jamal thinks it may be worth some money, so he tries to grab it. But oh no, it starts glowing and pulls him into the water. Jamal emerges in this lake, and when he crawls out, he bumps into this guy. Jamal's like, who are you?
I am Nolte Marlborough.
I ain't got no beef with you, dog.
And I am not a dog.
Oh no, he's dead.
Oh! 911! White man down! White man down!
Really?
So Jamal revives him with CPR. He then sees that this is where Nolte lives, so he suggests getting some IKEA end tables and some food stamps.
Excuse me?
Yes, that's actually what he says.
You know what? Get you some food stamps.
Unbelievable. Anyway, so Jamal heads off to find the freeway. He comes across this village, and oh no, he almost gets run over by this knight. Then this happens.
Castle World?
That's right, Jamal assumes that this is the castle world that's open in South Central LA.
Right.
Who be ye?
Who be I? I'm from South Central, Florence and Normandy.
The guards are like, oh, sorry, we've been waiting for word from Normandy. We'll inform the king of your arrival.
That's how brothers need to be treated.
He goes in, and yes, he still thinks he's at Castle World. Then he sees something he likes.
Oh, dang.
Now, let's see how this plays out.
I'm a talent agent. I represent Mariah, Denzel. You on a thong?
A what?
Brilliant. This is Victoria. She's one of the Queen's chambermaids. And no, don't bother asking any questions. I don't care. Victoria's engaged to this guy, Percival. He's the main baddie. Jamal's like, hey, you're the guy who almost run me over earlier.
Do you mock me?
The king awaits thee, messenger.
On his way to see the king, this guy asks him how he'd like to be formally introduced. And here it is.
Starting at small forward, from Inglewood High, Jamal Skywalker.
What's happening, y'all? Thank you. Appreciate it, big homie.
Yes, this is shit. Then the king asks, what news from Normandy?
Couple of drive-bys. Other than that, same old.
Oh, just fuck off. Jamal's impressed by the castle and points out that the king got to have major coin behind this.
Who's backing you? Buffy?
Yeah. The king asks when the Duke of Normandy is arriving, and Jamal, who still thinks he's at Castle World, thinks he's expected to improv, so he says Tuesday. The king's pleased, so says Jamal can stay at the castle tonight, so now we get to see him walking around being an absolute bellend.
Hey, how you doing, Miss Darling? This is like a theme park and a hotel, right?
Then everyone runs past him and he's like, what's going on? And this midget's like, we're going to the beheading. The guy set to be beheaded shouts, long live our deposed queen. So Jamal shouts this.
Power to the people!
This is shit.
Yep.
When the head comes off, Jamal finally realizes he's not at Castle World and faints. He wakes up in a room with Victoria and he's like, where am I?
It is the year of our Lord 1328.
Ah!
Then he jumps out of the window and dies, and that's the end of the film.
Good.
Sadly, no it isn't.
Oh.
Victoria's like, you wear the medallion. And yes, the medallion that he found in the moat at Medieval World is a sign that he's part of some resistance group.
Well, lots of brothers wear medallions. You gotta put some bling bling on it, though.
Do you?
You know?
Fuck off. Victoria's like, I'm in the resistance group too. I'm here to help you kill the king, because the king has stolen the throne from the rightful queen. But there's no time for that, because the king comes to take Jamal horse riding. And oh, look, he falls off the horse.
That is funny.
Is it?
No.
And it doesn't end there. This joke goes on and on and on. After that's finally finished, he's invited to the king's banquet. He tells the king he doubles up as the court jester in Normandy. So the king's like, why don't you dance for us?
Time to get the boogie on.
Oh, just fuck off. The dancing's rubbish and everyone hates it. So Jamal goes to speak to the musicians, and this happens. Yeah, then they break into a full rendition of Dance to the Music by Sly and the Family Stone, and everyone thinks it's brilliant and joins in.
Well, that worked out peachy.
So the king makes him a lord of the court and puts him in charge of security.
What?
Yeah, so now he's on this council where he suggests they build a ride-through fast food restaurant called Jamal in the Box, and comes up with a new clothing line that this guy models like this. This is so bad. As I've had to sit through this multiple times, please do me a favour and press the like button, and subscribe if you haven't already, because I'm trying to grow this channel and it's taking ages.
My patience is wearing thin.
Sometime later, when Jamal's asleep at night, the king's daughter crawls into his bed, and then they bang, because he thinks she's Victoria. In the morning, the real messenger of Normandy shows up, so the king bursts into Jamal's room, and oh no, he's found his daughter in bed with him.
Your daughter's a freak.
So Jamal's taken to the dungeon, and oh no, he's going to be executed. After a few shit jokes, the rebels turn up and attack the castle, so Jamal and Victoria escape with the help of Nolte. So now they're all hiding in this secret village. Nolte gets attacked by the king's men out in the woods, but Jamal saves him using modern fighting techniques. When they get back to the village, the king's men have destroyed it and captured Victoria. So now Jamal's determined to take the king down, but all the rebels have lost hope until one of them reveals that she's the queen. She starts giving a speech, but it's rubbish, so Jamal wants to have a go.
See if I can give him the old Al Sharpton.
Yeah, anyway, so he does that and all the rebels are re-energized. So Jamal teaches them all pro wrestling moves. Right, I can't do this anymore. This is shit. If any of you do want to torture yourself by watching this whole thing, knock yourself out. But at this point, there's over 20 minutes left, so I'm just going to tear through it.
Let's get it over with.
The rebels attack the castle, and here comes Jamal, who's learned how to ride a horse. He's wearing all black, so everyone thinks he's the legendary Black Knight, so the king's men are scared of him, yeah. Percival kills the king because he's annoying him, then shoots Nolte with an arrow. And oh look, Percival's got Victoria, so Jamal goes after him.
Drop the sword or I kill the girl.
Don't do it, Jamal!
Then there's this fight.
You like baseball? Maybe you like basketball. Maybe golf.
I mean,
You can thank Tiger for that.
oh, just fuck off. Anyway, Victoria loves Jamal, the queen's the queen again, and everyone's really happy.
Clear.
And that's it, Jamal is back at Medieval World with a whole new attitude. 6 weeks later, and Jamal is Miss Bostic's right-hand man and helps this kid in the batting cages. But hang on, there's something familiar about this kid's mum.
You look familiar.
So do you.
So he asks her out and she says yes, but oh no, he falls in the moat again and wakes up in ancient Rome fighting lions in the arena. And that's the end of the film. So until next time. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. And please consider joining my Patreon. There's a link in the description. Thank you.